When we tender construction project, usually the procurement is done under the leadership of the beneficiary government, in this case the Ministry of Finance of Uganda. The problem is that very often Ugandan companies do not have the financial resources or the technical resources and skills to be competitive with European companies. And that is something that we are trying very hard to work on and to make their work a little bit easier, because we definitely need private sector investments in the country, not just to assist in the development of the country, but also provide long-term employment to a dynamic and very young population that we have here. It is our hope that in the future, Ugandan businesses will be able to be more competitive than other businesses in the region, in Kenya, for example, and why not against the European businesses as well. We would like to see a Ugandan company winning a European company in one of our future procurements.
The European Union has given us support to build the capacity of the sector in the preparation and implementation of the National Integrated Transport Master Plan. The other support is to do with our local construction companies. This support has been channeled through the Uganda Institution of Professional Engineers so that they can be supported to develop skills, to develop capacity.
We entered into an agreement whereby they're supporting a 3-year program by giving us technical assistance to strengthen our activities at UIPA, and this amounted to 1.3 million euros, which is almost 5.8 billion Ugandan shillings. And basically this technical assistance, the first phase of it was to help us come up with actually issues like updating our strategic plan, actually issues to do with the corporate governance, and also ensuring that our secretariat, the day-to-day running, actually streamlined, such that we have systems which are functioning very well. We have actually set aside around 400 million Ugandan shillings, which will be put to graduate training programs, whereby we shall work with our consultants and our contractors to ensure that these people are taken on. This is aimed at imparting practical skills on our youngsters when they have just finished universities, and that way we expect them at least to be of knowledge on the prerequisite skills which are required to deliver the engineering functions. And they still further thank the European Union and call upon for more technical assistance to our institutions.
The EU supports us. The EU supports the UIPE, which is the Uganda Institution of Professional Engineers. The EU supports Uganda Road Fund. The four of us work together to make sure that we're building the capacity of local contractors and increasing local content. We give at least 30% of contracts to local contractors, or if it is an international contractor, then 30% of that goes to a local company. So they must be subcontracted to perform on the project, as long, of course, as they meet the criteria. We don't just look at building local contractors, but even equipping Ugandans. And one of the ways that we're doing that is to attach graduate trainees straight from the university. We ask them to give us their students from the engineering department, and then we attach them to projects for a period of about 2 years. So that's how it's helped build the local contractors.
We currently have 2 active contractors on board, Lisma and Sons, who have embarked on their project. And we're going to eventually, as you must have heard, have more contractors coming on board for Lot 3. We've already seen employment created in this area. You must have seen that there are so many young people working on the sites. This is additional resources for this community, and we think they will eventually lead into local economic development.
So the intervention of the European Union is bridging a very big gap that we have been facing and that we are faced with. We can see there are in total 143 kilometer road network across Moyo district. That includes both the community access roads and the district feeder roads. But now with the funding from European Union, we are very optimistic that the livelihoods of the people will be enhanced because the economic activities will be exploited maximally. We shall be able to attract many investors here, and many opportunities of employment will be created for the locals. And once income improves, quality of life here will automatically improve.
These people have bring opportunity to our people. Any work which you wanted, they will employ you. That one has really employed our children.
We feel that it is very important to have a strong, dynamic and competitive private sector in Uganda, but especially in the construction sector, because it attracts a fifth of the national budget allocations. The government needs to own that process if we are to be sustainable. The processes around registration, certification of companies and workforce need to be owned by the government, and that is why we have partnered with the government as well in trying to raise the level of professionalism and competitiveness of the local construction industry.